Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Hello, hello. So, I have been doing oracle readings from my sickle deck. And today, instead of doing just my sickle deck, I'm going to do I'm going to do three oracle cards from the decks that I just used in my Facebook reading. If you want to see that reading, it was based on Tuesday's Child is Full of Grace. So if you're interested in seeing that reading, you can look me up on Facebook. I can put a link to my Facebook page. Because I go in there pretty often to do free readings. They're usually 3-card readings. But I will also link you to my school community where I do a lot more readings, and they're a little more extensive, I guess you could say. And I also do I do some classes and a number of different things that are spiritually related. So with that, I want to call spirit in and ask spirit to present to you the cards that you need to answer any questions that might be floating around for you. So what I would suggest that you do is do a little intention before I get started, and just, whatever your intention is, give it to spirit, and hopefully the 3 cards that are presented will be the answer you're seeking, or it could be one of the cards is the answer you're seeking. So however it comes through with spirit, I don't know. Spirit works in its own, you know, magical way. So with that, let's call spirit in. Divine source, please let the answers that are being sought out be presented in all the cards or one of the cards, and let whoever should find this reading find some peace to whatever the intention may be. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let me shuffle a little bit. The first deck I'm going to use is my Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And this deck was created by Rodney Valentine. I don't know if I said his name right or not, but it looks like it's Bradley Valentine or Valentine, depending on where you come from, I guess. So let's see what Archangel Michael wants of us. Ooh, I like this. All right. I'm gonna show you the card. You can kind of interpret, it for your liking if you want, and then I'm gonna present my interpretation. So Archangel Michael, he removes any of the things that are getting in the way of us seeking our purpose and staying on our path. So we have his sword here, and what he's presenting is a number of different instruments, tools that bring out our creative energy. I know for me, I like crafts. I like to do crafts. I like to kind of create like my own little things. I'll show you after in the next deck I do. That was something I created. And there's certain things like my creative energy is not like playing an instrument. It's not painting a picture. I have creative energy that comes out in a lot of other different ways. And sometimes my head gets so filled with all the things I want to do, um, that I don't get anything done. So it's like slowing down and taking a step back and just, getting one thing accomplished at a time, which I have done. It's just sometimes there are so many ideas coming in at once. It's like, I don't know where to begin. So this card number is number 25. It says, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me, Archangel Michael, to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So one of the things that I do, I I I do a lot of crystal like products. Like right now I'm trying to slice pieces of trees into nice circular things and make do wood burnings of different geometric shapes and stuff, and making grids, crystal grids, and doing some, like, I don't want to say decoupage, but it's like putting decals, I guess, I don't know, onto the wood. And I have a whole bunch of like timber behind me, and I have a little teeny chainsaw. Tried to get a pink one, but they didn't have a pink one in the size I wanted. So I'm just gonna go, I want to go and slice this wood and, lay it out flat and put the oil on it that you need to, so it doesn't crack. And do these things. It's just one of my ideas, that I want to do in the area of energy healing. So, again, like put your energies together, bring them together so that let Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael help you to bring whatever that creative energy is so that you can spark, and, open up that path. And maybe it's something, you always wanted to do, but you never felt you could. Stop thinking that way. You can, you know, you can. We all have abilities and skills. And sometimes that limited belief keeps us from doing what our hearts desire. And we're cheating ourselves when we do that. All right, so the next one, now this is the deck that I created. And it's called the Sigil Affirmation Oracle deck. And what I did was, I used Kyle Gray's Angel Number book, and each card is numbered 1 to 52, and each number is an angel number that kind of goes with the affirmation that I created. And the sigils, I learned how to make the sigils. You do an affirmation, and then there's this certain pattern that you follow to create these symbols. And I don't know if runes are done the same way or not, but this is great. This is great. That just came up. But they're similar to that. So each sigil creates a different form, a different symbol. Eventually, this is one of my other ideas. I want to get some wire, like a flat wire, and I want to use the wire to create the symbols so that instead of having to say the affirmation, you're wearing the affirmation. And once it has been, like you've held it in your hand, and you've kind of initialized the affirmation, the symbol, then the affirmation's there and you wear it on your neck. So this one is great because we're talking about tapping into your creative energy, and Archangel Michael getting rid of the blocks, and Archangel Gabriel helping you to find those creative talents that you have, or not even find them, but bring them to the surface. So this affirmation is number 9. and it says, I release my inner child. So sometimes that's how deep we have to go to find those creative energies. We have to go into a place we were when we were very young, the things that we dreamt about doing and they were just pushed to the wayside. So, maybe that is what you have to do. I'm gonna pick one more card, and then what I'm gonna do is go into the books and I will read. Ooh, okay. So this is from the Lovers Oracle, and I didn't pick it because I was thinking of partners, intimate partners. Um, my when I used to avoid this deck because for a long time that's how it felt to me. It was like intimate partners. I don't have an intimate partner. A lot of people don't have intimate partners, so I'm not I am not gonna do this deck. And some of them are, about intimacy, but for the most part, the Lover's Oracle is about learning to become a loving human being. And that can mean learning to love yourself unconditionally, um, which is releasing the inner child, or it could mean relationships around you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a partner, it can be your children, it can be your parents. So, I had to come to my own understanding of this depth. And today's the first time I've used it in a long, long time. So with that, I might have used it yesterday. I think I did use it yesterday in the reading. So I really like this. We have a heart here. It almost looks like it's got a third eye right in the middle of it. Um, and the heart has a bunch of other hearts around it. So to me, in this one heart is a representation of you. And and then right in the middle with the heart that represents you, there are the flowers grow. So that is telling me that you are in a place where you are allowing yourself to grow and open up. And then the hearts on the outside, we have two big ones on the top. So those could be, because they're on the top, they could be, there's actually three on the top, but two are big. That would be parent energy or grandparent energy to me that has already crossed over. And then there's a smaller one. Now I could be reading this all wrong, but this is what's coming up for me. And then you have one, two, three, five pots on the bottom, which I don't know, that's more of the bottom would be more of your earthly relationships. So, oh, there's six. I'm sorry, there's six. One's like barely there. Barely there. So I don't know. Maybe it's one that's all grown up. I don't know. I don't know. Um, this reading is for you to interpret in whatever way that I'm presenting it. So I'm going to read the back of the card. It's pretty intense, actually. It's got a lot of intensity to it, a lot of beautiful colors. We have red, which is root chakra. So that's foundation. And what what more, security, faith, love. So the back of it says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Wow. So that's really what I'm kind of like. These are the spiritual energies up here, and these are your close knit loved ones on earth. And you're separated, like you're by yourself, and these ones are down here, kind of together in a group. And um, it's learning how to bring yourself out of this like shell. You're kind of like in a little shell of your own, a little bubble. And you've got to love yourself enough to bring yourself out and just accepting others as they are. And then they, if others don't return that, there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta have to, you know, love them from a distance. That's what I do. I love from a distance. I send healing prayers and healing energy. And one day, hopefully, it will change. So I'm going to read the 25, Archangel Michael. I'm really starting to sweat here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but boy, oh boy. All right. So it says number 25, put your creative energy into action. Michael, you are at a point in your life where you need to be creative. I have been giving you this message repeatedly because it relates to your life purpose. However, it may seem difficult to find inspiration or the motivation to act upon it. I will use my sword of light to remove your self-doubts, and any energetic blocks to your creativity. Also, my sister, Archangel Gabriel is the perfect one to help you right now. So, Gabriel, I am the Archangel of creativity, communication, and motivation. I can help you create beautiful works of art, communicate your vision with the perfect words in writing or public speaking, and most importantly, feel the impulse to get it done. Whenever you need a brilliant stroke of inspiration or someone to give you a little angelic push, I am here for you. Let me blow my copper trumpet to fire up your passion and help you make amazing creations. All right, so that's Archangel. So let me read the Sigil affirmation, number 9. Okay, angel number 9. The energy of the divine is awakening within you. Let your soul do the leading. The affirmation, I release my inner child. This card presents when spirit is bringing knowledge of the healing that you are doing. You are being guided and protected by your archangels, so trust in this awakening. Through this healing and releasing the child within you, okay, wait, through this healing and releasing the child within you, you will become the strongest version of self. And then through this healing, you will have the wisdom to lead your soul to your authentic self. Release the past with love and you will be restored. And again, that so goes with this card here and what I was saying about this card and what this card actually is saying. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So there we go. 3 oracle cards for today. You can, there's a few things you can do with this. You can meditate on them. You can choose one of them to meditate on. I'll put this one this way so you can see what it says. And then this, you can journal, pick one of them and journal on it. And, and then do a morning meditation and evening meditation. So, yeah, there's a lot you could do with this reading. And I hope that you find the inner peace and that you allow your archangels to help you find that creative energy that you do have within you and bring it out to share with the world around you. So with that, I just want to say, have a very blessed day and let spirits guide you. And also let Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel bring out your best, your absolute best. And don't forget, you are worthy of all that is given to you. And accept yourself and others as they are. Okay, bye-bye.